talking about low back pain, often low back pain is a lot of tightness in this region, thoracolumbar. When you go to physios, they love to give you the back bend, the strengthening exercises, what I call the Supermans, maybe lying on your front, the Superman. A classic back bend would be what we'd call cobra exercise like this, or this kind of thing, which is a core exercise, which of course does strengthen back muscles. Personally, I think forward bends are fine. Forward bends are not dangerous, only in rare circumstances of disc herniation and increased pressure on the disc. But what I want to show you today are the triangles, the twists. There are many kinds of twists. The classic twist we're going to use, and I'll use the trestle of the horse to show you, is a triangle. And the triangle is easy. Front foot going straight, back foot either 60 or 90 degrees. I shunt my hips this way, and now I'm in that front hamstring. The tricky part here is I'll want to try to twist. So try to bring this back hip, this left hip back, and the right hip forward. So I keep myself in a line. I could imagine I'm between two sheets of glass, and I'm in a two-dimensional plane, not a three-dimensional plane. So this is the classic triangle pose. Keeping these side ribs open, I go down to my shin. If I do have equipment, it would be here. That works quite well for me, you see. I'm not going to go to the lower brick necessarily, not on the first one. Now, of course, the full pose is like this, with a hand all the way up. But that's the final version, that's the add-on. The important thing is this, to try to keep this pelvis from twisting. I'll show you that on the other side. So just pay attention towards the feet again, to here, to here. So the feet, front foot straight, back foot 45 degrees. The difficulty is twisting here. I start to twist, and it takes a lot of core work for me to try to stop that twist happening. Tail down, pubic up, pubis up. And I'm much tighter on this side. You'll often find one side is tighter, more challenging. So pay attention to the tight side, don't avoid it, or you'll always maintain your muscle imbalance if you don't work on your awkward side. Triangles to here. I like to use equipment. If you don't have equipment, you can put your hand on your shin, below the knee, probably not on the knee. That would be the pose to here. And it gives you something to work with. Now, if you really needed to, and you had a horse, a trestle, or a windowsill, it would be very useful to working against the wall if you were having lots of issues with maintaining that twist. The important thing is to maintain the form of the posture. It's not how far you get. Better to be modest, humble, keep this true to form within the frame, do it properly, don't be sloppy, don't get too far, because there is a risk of injury that way. And you could finish with a little forward bend. One way is just to kind of slide the sit bones up the wall. I'm stretching out my back muscles doing this, forward bend. But anyway, there are other twists, lying twists linked to that, and seated twist, but that's a standing twist. Okay, see how you get on with that. Stop if anything hurts. But experiment on a good day when you're not in too much pain. Good luck.